Sarah, what up, though? Mob, people be sleeping on, especially early Bad Baby. Whoever was writing her shit, getting her those features and them beats, she was killing that shit. She put out some fun music. KS Dub, what's happening? She is so fucking ugly, bro. Anybody that thinks she's hot, man. If you talking about you just finished the last stream, well, if you cheesing smiling from last stream, just know this motherfucker here, nigga, it's only 62 of us in here. Good. Intimate crowd for some intimate laughs, bro. I don't even got a bunch to say about it, bro. I don't even, nigga. I guess I gotta properly set it up, I guess. Do you know TikToker Noel Chaney? Noel loves sloths. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Ugh, you smashed Bad Baby, bro. Like, I can go to Beach Grove and get a Bad Baby type that's really about that shit that she pretends she about, with a fatter ass, and she for real, like, and she ain't got to put on all that makeup. I can literally get a better looking white bitch that wear black style than Bad Baby. Potato Game is the only person who know Noel Chaney. This, I want you to understand. Holly, what's happening? Shout out to Mr. Fields. I want y'all to understand and understand me good. You're about to watch we all know what the character Karen is, what it's become in pop culture and all of this shit. What's called bestie? Who boyfriend got shot while she on DDG live stream? What am I missing? Who boyfriend got shot? Oh, okay. Yeah, Bad Baby got some of her music was good. Bad Baby, Levon got shot last night. Levon. I've been trying to leave Alabama and Bad Baby shit alone. Now I got to talk about it tomorrow. Fuck. Oh, well, we'll be talking about that tomorrow. May even push the cop back till tomorrow. We'll see. Unreal. Well, I'm not really a TikToker fan either. But you know what I am a fan of? I am a fan of YouTubers whose content is destroying TikTokers. I am a big fan of that. Because I have come to learn that TikTokers are some of the most arrogant motherfuckers on earth. TikTokers don't even understand that so she got 5.8 million on TikTok. She doesn't realize that she probably does. Here she is. She got a YouTube channel. YouTube channel, what, 1.4 million? 1.37 million. So again, when you it's about 4 to 1. That's she's about 5 to 1, 4 to 1. Like, motherfuckers be acting like having 5 million on TikTok is like having 5 million on YouTube, and it's nothing like that. And people that be having 5 million on YouTube be feeling like they are as popular as the Avengers. They think that their live streams be as popular as the release of Endgame. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you got to put a lot of these numbers in perspective. But neither here nor there. And I want you to understand, if you ever wanted to see what would happen if Karen became a TikToker, nigga, we about to watch that. We are so about to watch this.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Lennox, what up, cuz? Kendra, what's happening?
Why are you getting online begging for stuff, thinking you're entitled to free stuff because you have followers?
You don't even know the half.
Genuinely pissed me, he said. So the other day I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw something come across my For You page that genuinely pissed me off. Just when I think that influencers can't get any more entitled and out of touch, they do the impossible. They get more entitled and more out of touch. And this might be one of the more delusional and out of touch influencers that I have ever seen. So the entitled influencer in question that we're gonna be discussing today is this person right here. This is Noelle Cheney, also known as Noelle Loves Sloths on TikTok. She has almost 6 million followers, okay? This is...
They don't understand that. Raging, a lot of people on TikTok do not understand that.
important information. When you have this many followers, you are making a ton of money off.
Fact. I know for a fact you got this million on YouTube. You getting banked. That's why this shit is so, bro. This shit is borderline disturbing.
Of social media. She's also a full-time high school teacher. I don't know what subject she teaches, but she's got a lot of followers for doing like school lunch videos. Like she eats the lunch at school in her classroom and talks, I guess. She also has 1.37 million subscribers on YouTube.
But damn, look at that shit. Only 23,000 views a video. Hold on. You might not be banking like that on YouTube. You might just have a lot of TikTok overflow. Which that's not good because them niggas are, so you can get some niggas to come over from TikTok to hit the subscribe button, but they on TikTok. It's gotta be like, and then you over here doing shorts. If you over here doing shorts, oh my Lord, your videos are garbo. 3,500, 18,000 for that, 26,000, which is, that's garbage. If you got 1 million subscribers, bro. I have videos bigger than these. I bet she got a bunch of short traffic. It can't be this. She tried to do the Spill the Ranch podcast. Let me check her shorts. Nah, nigga, yeah, all of this is godfathered from, hold on, let me show y'all, bro. All of this shit is godfathered from fucking TikTok. She ain't doing shit. She got 1 million on YouTube, but she can't get nobody to watch her videos though. Bro, this bitch is gonna piss you off, so y'all might as well get ready for it, nigga. Episode 17. 1 million subscribers in your podcast episodes can't even get 10K, 5K. So now what I heard you say is really gonna piss me off now. Oh my goodness. I'm really about to get mad tonight. First of all, what's your most popular video? 199,000. You got 1 million subscribers, and your biggest video is 190. Bitch, you bought these subscribers. Oh man, we about to get into it on this bitch. Ooh wee. Buckle up, y'all. That's all I can tell you. Buckle the fuck up.
As well. So she's on multiple platforms and she's got a huge following on all of these different platforms. This is somebody who's making a ton of cash on social media.
She making it on TikTok. She ain't making shit over here, nigga. She's not making what I thought. She's not making shit over here.
Media. So you can imagine everyone's surprise when she got on her TikTok the other day and begged brands to send her free stuff for her bachelorette party. If you are from a brand.
Listen to this shit. And I want to preface this because I do have a level of bias to it. I don't think people understand is like when LNC, when we hit certain roadblocks in the process, for me to know I'm gonna have to come on air and tell people what's up and pass the plate around, I want you to understand, I personally hate that shit. I don't even like asking for the $20 goal every day. That's why I be forgetting and shit. I don't really be paying attention like that. I do not like it. It's not like it's demeaning. It's just like I don't want people to think this is that type of channel. But I know people can't think it's that type of channel because there's certain channels where it's the whole stream. They got their Cash App and shit all over the screen. I'm not talking about just like the little polite shit in the corner. They got they got Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, this shit all over the screen. Buckhorse trending, what's happening? Shout out to all my third shifters in the bushes. Get that work done tonight. So to hear her say this shit when she's got like 6 million, she's got enough money and views to where she don't even need, and she got a regular job. So I want you to keep all that in mind when you listen to this bitch. She's the level of tone deaf.
And any brand, and you are coming across this video, I beg you to please watch.
A brand, any brand. She doesn't care. Any brand, guys.
I doubt this will get any traction, but I'm just going to try because I am planning my bachelorette weekend. It's coming up in a couple months and I'm so freaking excited. And I'm not gonna tell all y'all exactly where I'm going yet, but I will say we are going to the beach because I love the beach. And I'm working on putting some gifts together for all of my guests, my best friends in the world that are so graciously coming on this trip with me and spending money to be with me. And the way I view this trip is, yes, it's my bachelorette, but like, I view it more as like I'm thanking my friends for walking into my life.
You guys, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll ever get over the fact that someone who has this many followers is getting on here and begging for free stuff.
And this chick got like 300,000, bro. How many she got? I don't want to disrespect. I think she got like 300,000. But I owe you enough to make sure. Because, bro, I make too much money to be sitting on the internet begging. And y'all niggas would probably faint if y'all knew what I make so much. Kiki Chanel, she has 736,000. And unlike this bitch, she get views. She just did this video 14 hours ago. It's already got 278,000. So she's really got 736,000 subscribers.
Pay for it her damn self. Okay, this is insane. And I have to also say, I have never, ever seen an influencer do this. If this is a thank you to your friends for spending money in your wedding, which I'm sure is costing them an arm and a leg, why is it up to the brands to have to thank them for you and give you?
Do you know how gross that is? Think about this. I ask y'all to come to all this shit for me. And it's customary, as far as I know, when people travel in for weddings and stuff like this and bachelorette parties, I could have swore it's like customary to like give a gift or something like that. This cheap whore is getting on the internet begging for brands to buy these gifts she can easily buy herself. And this is supposed to make her friends feel special. How the fuck is this gonna make me feel special? I just saw you on the internet begging some niggas to do this for you. And she's letting you know up front, all of her viewers, she's letting y'all know up front, she is going to sell y'all niggas out. Whatever it is, whatever, she said any brand, she don't give a fuck. Any brand, nigga, that wanna fucking sell shit to y'all, she with it. She just don't want to pay for these gifts for her friends. You listen to me. You can't trust a reviewer that says that. You can't trust anybody that is calling themselves an influencer. You barely can trust them niggas at all. You definitely can't trust them when they out loud. Like she's talking as if we can't see her. Hey, any of you shady business brands or whatever, if you willing to pay for this shit, I'll pump your shit up. I don't give a fuck. Anybody.
You free stuff to give to them. How about you thank them with your money? Okay. Are we insane?
And changing my life for the better, being my inspiration, being my motivation, and just being such great friends to me. So this trip.
Bro, you know what I ain't never thought? I have people like that in my life that are inspirations to me. Like, let's just say I get a bag from YouTube. This is like if I get a bag from YouTube over this lawsuit and I want to do something nice for my brother. So I call around and see who I can get to do something for my brother for free. But just to show him how much he motivated me and how much I care about him in my life. I was calling around to see if somebody could do something for this nigga for free. This nigga know I got a whole ass bag.
Trip is really a thank you to them because they're spending money to be with me.
It's a thank you to them, but I can't be bothered to buy them stuff with my own money. You can't make it up.
Some of them are in my wedding and I just love them all so much. So I want to give them the best weekend ever. Everything that my maid of honor, my sister, and I are planning, like we are keeping everybody, the whole group in mind. Like it's not just only what I want to do. It's like things that, yes, that I would like to do, but that I also think the group would like to do as well. Really want their gifts to be amazing. My sister and I have already decided on some things we want to try to give them. But if there's any brands out there that want to take part in some gifting, and I've obviously I will post all about you and love you forever and support you forever.
I don't give a fuck. How could you ever listen to this bitch when she's sitting here on her knees like, nigga, I will support you forever, nigga. What would be funny is if Astroglass sent her a ton of free stuff. She probably would be happy about that. Andrew, what's happening? Mind you, even if it's a rock, what if it's baby oil? Here's the thing that makes me so mad about this shit. A couple things. LNC has turned down many sponsorships. Many. Because we refuse to take sponsorships of any kind for any product that we ourselves have not used and will vouch for ourselves. Yes, at 10,000, we get offers and shit too. So for her to just sit here and be like, nigga, anybody can pull up and hand me a check and I'm gonna sell this shit to my audience is wild, bro. This shit crazy to me. I could never.
I will post about you and love you forever and support you forever. So let me just get this straight. This is just purely from a viewer's perspective, okay? Why would you ever trust this person's endorsement of a product when they've explicitly said, I don't care what brand it is, I will support you in perpetuity? Who says that? No matter what this brand does in the future, I will support you.
As long as you give me free shit. Which... that is a level of grimy itself, where I'm sitting here and I'm your viewer and I'm watching this. So I'm like, yeah, but what does this come at the cost of? Oh, that's right. You're going to get all that shit for free. And even if it fucking sucks, or they gave you a better version of what we'll get, you won't tell us and you're going to want us to go buy that shit.
Because you sent me free stuff. Where's the integrity here in saying this? This is by definition, you're selling out. I don't care who's sending me this stuff, as long as you...
And just for the record, remember how many twos came through the chat? There was one when I asked if anybody knew this bitch. The only person was Potato.
Said it, I'll love you forever and I'll shout you out. And, you know, it's like, it's so inauthentic. There's no integrity in this. And as a viewer, me watching you, hearing you say that, I will never trust anything you say ever again.
Facts. All facts. Bitch, I just heard you tell them that you would say anything for money.
Because why would I? Because you've been basically, essentially paid off or, you know, incentivized to say this and endorse these products, which you've never tried. You've never tried these products and you're just doing a shot in the dark like, hey guys, send me whatever and, you know, whatever it is, I'll promote it. What? This is a problem. This trend of influencers asking for free things and in return saying that they'll give their glowing endorsement of a product. We can't be doing this, okay? This can't be.
Facts, especially out loud. Why didn't you hit these niggas privately? You got damn near 6 million on TikTok.
Happening anymore.
But just direct message me if you're interested or you have any ideas. I'm just so excited to thank my girls for sticking with me.
Then dig in your pocket, you cheap bitch, and thank. Man, you don't ever be friends with a motherfucker that's begging for some. Because remember, let's say these brands do this shit. She will hold this over her friends' heads. One of them do something don't like. She'll be like, and remember all of that stuff that I got her at the bachelorette party? Even though we all seen her on the internet beg to get some shit for free. But once she get the shit for free, she will claim ownership as if she paid for it.
So, yeah.
So here were some of the comments. These are from her viewers. So it says 5.8 million followers and a full-time job. You pay for it, babes.
Facts. Then the next person goes, stays begging for brand sponsors. And then somebody goes, y'all are weird. We all know teachers are underpaid and overworked. Why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? That literally doesn't make any fucking sense, you retarded bitch. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Teachers are underpaid and overworked, so they deserve brand deals. That doesn't make sense. First of all, she makes way more than her teacher's salary on TikTok on the side. So I don't want to hear this shit about her being underpaid and overworked. She ain't too overworked because she got time to have 6 million fucking followers on TikTok. Always some super saver hoe in the fucking comments.
Almost 400 likes on that comment. Exactly. These people have enough money. Asking for free stuff on top of that is straight up greed.
There's no other word for it.
Pay for it your damn self. This is a whole mess, okay? Getting up on here and talking like this and asking for free things. It's just insane. Somebody said, stays begging for brand sponsors. Somebody said, y'all are weird. We all know teachers are underpaid and overworked. Why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? Once again,
that doesn't even make sense.
Again, we cannot live in delusion.
Like that shit didn't even make... That doesn't even make sense. There's no, bro, I love when stupid people get to talking and they like to try to make correlations. And they don't realize that their correlations is like, well, if you would eat an apple, then you might as well eat a car tire. They don't realize that's what a lot of their correlation sounds like. That's what that sounds like to me. You know, teachers are underpaid and overworked. Why wouldn't you want to help her get brand deals with brands? What's the correlation? What the fuck is the correlation? Oh, we're going to get on long-faced Linda here in a minute. Just wait.
Okay, all of us.
I promise you, she's going to piss you off.
You have this many followers on social media, you are making a ton of money. Okay, by the way, I 100% agree. I think most people agree that teachers are underpaid and overworked. 100%. We agree on that. This is not one of them, okay? I would love to see teachers get free stuff from brands just for being teachers. Not to mention, she's not asking for her classroom. She's asking for her bachelorette party.
Facts. Oh, I missed that one, baby girl. You right. She ain't even asking for shit for her classroom. She asking for shit for her and her hoes to get dick down. This is a dickum trip. This bitch gonna be wearing a motherfucking veil with miniature dicks all in the veil. And I just made that up. Annie, what's happening? I just made that up. They gonna be at this motherfucking shit Bro, I'm a DJ. I've been DJing since I was 19, man. I know what bachelorette parties look like, nigga. They gonna be walking around with dick straws and dick all in the veils. Just dick. Wake up in the morning, they got dick all on their mind. Dick on their mind. And now you want to bring up that she a teacher, even though that night she probably gonna cheat on her nigga. But at least it'll be sponsored.
Okay, she's not asking for the students in her class. She's asking for her friends and her bridal party so they can go to the beach. This person can buy it themselves, okay? Let's step into reality. They say at the end, why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? As a viewer, I do not want to help influencers get deals with brands. First of all, that's not my job, okay?
Facts.
You go out and you email people, okay? Do some work behind the scenes. Reach out to people, network, okay? That's
the fact that you're this big of a channel and nobody reaches out to you already, where you don't have just like a relationship with a brand already, where you can call them and go, yo, hey, dig, I actually got my bachelorette party coming up. Is there something we can work out with that? Like she has nothing. This bitch is like, I'll just go on TikTok and ask. This is what I be saying with motherfuckers. A lot of people, y'all got to remember, just because a nigga got a big ass following, don't mean they got any type of business sense to them whatsoever. That's why you see Kendra G spinning herself into the poorhouse, overspending for that show that she do. She ain't got no money manager. She ain't got no business sense. A lot of niggas that left from like radio and shit like that and became YouTubers, a lot of them shouldn't have done it in the sense of they needed somebody to handle the business part of shit. And a lot of times when you're on air talent, you forget that. You forget that there's a business side to this radio shit that has to be done. So when a lot of you on air talent niggas left and just became y'all own business, I promise you, Kendra G, this bitch, like, they get these followings and they don't know no rules to the game.
It's part of your job, but also I'm not helping an influencer get brand deals, okay, and get more money when they have promised, once again, a glowing review. They don't even know where the brand is coming from. They've never tried it before. I'm not helping somebody get one over on me. No,
Facts.
Sorry, I'm not doing it. So they said no. Somebody else said, this is embarrassing. Here's another one. From a PR standpoint, your content doesn't really align with brands who scream bachelorette.
Facts. She's a teacher. And her content is like teaching content. Her doing lunch as a teacher and shit like that. And she want to turn it into a slut page for like a day to get free shit.
She replied and said, I post about brands outside of food on Like to Know It and IG every day. Hope this helps.
What a condescending cunt. I know white girls like her hate that word, so I got that for her. I post about brands outside of food on LTK and IG every day. Hope this helps, you condescending bitch. I see why you ain't got a lot of brands that fuck with you. You're a load, bro. And I guarantee you've pissed somebody off, and word travels fast about people like you.
By the way, you are soon about to learn she's trying to be snarky with the hope this helps comment. This person's offering.
Oh, you can see that right there. And she only got 15 comments on it.
Your good advice, because as a viewer, yeah, her content doesn't really align with what brands are probably looking for or what would make sense for brands to invest in if her content is not really salesy kind of content.
Just so you understand basically what this person's trying to tell her and her response. This is like me sitting on air right now, begging a basketball team to sponsor my show, and then telling them I'm willing to make my content solely about basketball if need be, if I can get whatever the fuck I want. So hey, Warriors, hey, for a Steph Curry jersey and some tickets, nigga, this can be your channel. And then somebody gets in the comments and goes, hey, Shay, I don't think you should turn this into a whole basketball channel, because your audience, you know, is wider than that. And then my response is, bro, I talk about basketball ever so often on the show. Pretty much. I mean, you can say that every show. Is there a show that ever goes by and I don't mention basketball in some way? Probably not. So by that logic, that means I can just flip this to a basketball channel today. And not for any other reason than I want some free shit. A lot of y'all like, I don't even know how that would even look from you, Shay. Me neither. But that's what she's saying.
That's not really what she is. She eats lunch at school. She does teacher skits. Like, that's what people are interested in. What I see from this is her audience telling her, we're not really interested in seeing that kind of stuff from you. And it probably wouldn't sway me to buy anything, which would be the whole point of why a brand would want to invest in the first place. Here's
right.
a good.
And then I'm going to expect y'all, the people that are pissed off that I just up on and stop on a dime, change this into a basketball channel. Now I expect all of y'all who are mad and probably not even watching the shit anymore. I expect all of y'all to now buy whatever product I am pushing to y'all, even though y'all know this product is the reason that everything changed.
Good one. Shibby said, if you're thanking them, then shouldn't you pay? Exactly. She says, we are planning on buying several things. Just thought I would ask if any brands want to gift anything beyond what we are already buying.
Cap, you ain't buying them bitches shit. You at least ain't buying them enough so they can feel special and let them know that you really appreciate that they're part of your life and were motivation for you. It ain't that much, because if it was, you wouldn't have to ask the brands for it.
I'm seeing another trend on social media right now that is concerning, that I think we really got to get ahead of. The bridal party stuff, the wedding stuff, it's getting out of control. I think
facts.
A lot of people are seeing influencers go way over the top for their bachelorette parties, and now it's making everybody else feel like they have to do that too. Guys, you do not, okay? If you bought, like she said, we already bought them several things, that's enough. End it there, okay? Because it's this trend of like, we're over consuming on things, just throwing as much stuff as we can get at people. Then we're asking brands for free stuff on top of that. We don't need to be doing this. I think this is an influencer-driven trend right now that's, once again, trending in the wrong direction. Someone said, you have almost 6 million followers and a full-time job. How can you not reach out to brands and pay yourself?
Facts. You have almost 6 million followers and a full-time job. How can you not reach out to brands and pay yourself? I'm so confused. You are right to be confused. This whore is crazy. I have already put a lot of money into this. If you had watched the whole video, you would know that we have already paid for everything ourselves. It's your shit. Who the fuck else is supposed to pay for it, bitch? You want a fucking cookie? So she's telling y'all right now she's one of them crazy bitches. She done spent all the money on herself. So she really ain't got no money to get y'all no nice gifts. Because as she said, we've paid for everything ourselves. Who the fuck else is supposed to pay for it? I guess I don't understand who else is supposed to pay for this bitch bachelorette party and wedding and all this. Who else is supposed to pay for this shit? And this is with her getting a YouTube check that ain't that much. But her TikTok check got to be decent. You got a full-time job, that TikTok check, and you still need... There's people who don't have all of that and manage to have these type of things and situations and get gifts for their bachelorette party without begging brands for it. I'm just confused too.
So confused. And she says, I have already put a lot of money into this. If you had watched the whole video, you would know that we have already paid for everything ourselves. First of all,
and then she only got 24 likes on this. And then somebody said, girl, stop begging for stuff. 323 likes. Like, you've ran your fan base off. I see why your YouTube ain't jumping. Because you've kind of killed your own fan base. You got big doing the teacher content, and then somewhere along the way, you lost your way and start getting on the internet begging for shit because you feel like this bitch feel like because she's got 5 million on TikTok, She thinks that everybody should know who she is. And when I promise you, I'm going to show you why she thinks everybody should know who she is, you're going to lose your fucking mind.
Well, most people pay for everything themselves for their own weddings. Yeah, believe it, okay? That doesn't make you entitled to free stuff because you have followers. Somebody said, girl, stop begging for stuff. Exactly. The optics of doing this in front of your followers as well is...
Noel, please delete this. This is not you, and it's disappointing. They tried to help you, bitch.
Wild. Somebody said, girl, I think they're supposed to reach out to you. Yeah. Thanking your friends by begging for free goods. Laughing emoji. Somebody said, I have secondhand embarrassment for her. Big yikes. People that have money begging for free things will always baffle me.
Baffle me.
Yeah, please. It's gross. This person said, I paid for everything. If you cannot afford it, don't have a batch. Clearly.
Exactly. Here Noel goes again. She's an influencer with 5.8 million followers. She's doing influencer things. First of all, okay, do y'all not understand what influencers are? Okay, who in the chat knows who Ronco is? The nigga Ron from Ronco. 1 for yes, 2 for no. The Ronco food dehydrator. The Ronco rotisserie. Ronco peel. Thank you, KS. That nigga was an influencer. When he came on TV, you knew he was there to sell you shit. That's what an influencer is. This is like Ron Popeil becoming famous. This is what this shit is. This is what's happened to a lot of TikTokers. A lot of these niggas be like, man, I want to be an influencer. And I'm like, nigga, you do understand what that means is you're just a nigga that's going to be doing commercials for the rest of your life. That's it. The ShamWow nigga, he was an influencer. The dude that died that with the OxyClean, that nigga, they were influencers. But now somehow y'all think influencer means Billy Mays, RIP. And I fuck with Ron. If I ever saw Ron Popeil in public, I'd ask for a picture. These niggas were influencers. And they were like, this be like them sitting around like wishing that they were treated like A-list stars and shit. Like this shit crazy. I don't understand getting a following this big and resorting to begging. Here's the crazy part. She got 5.8 million. She could have just sold fundraiser candy bars and made whatever she needed. You do know you can hit them candy companies and buy them candy bars and shit in bulk for yourself and then sell them for $3 to $5 as fundraiser candy. Ron Popeil died in 21. RIP Ron. I didn't know that. But how would I? He wasn't out there like that, even though he was more famous than this bitch to me. It just baffles me where these niggas is like, I have enough followers. I should be getting these brand deals. And then people in the comments like, yeah, we want you to sell us bullshit.
There's something wrong if you're asking for free stuff, okay? Somebody said, wait, what the hell? Hey, all brands, I teach and work 2 jobs and I'm a mom. If you want to gift me too. They said, this is beyond, like probably beyond insane. Yeah. Oh, it is. Somebody said, this screams desperation. So
it sure does. So proud of you, girl. You deserve it. Just gaslighting morons. That doesn't even make sense. She didn't get anything. So what are you proud of? She's sitting there begging. I'm proud that you're begging.
she made a clapback video addressing anyone who was rightfully horrified by her shamelessly begging for stuff that she doesn't need. And here was the caption. Once again, the haters are taking over my comment section, all because I tried to shoot my shot with brands so I could give back to my amazing friends on my badge.
It's the gaslighting for me. It's the gaslighting for me.
It's crazy.
Video I made yesterday definitely ruffled some feathers in the comments. Not really sure why. Doing anything
Self-awareness, zero.
different than what most influencers and content creators do.
I've literally never seen an influencer outright beg for stuff.
Me neither. Not any of the successful ones.
Shaking a tin cup saying, give me stuff, give me free stuff.
I made a video where I just said, if you're a brand and you want me to promote your products or feature you on my social media platforms, DM me. I'm hosting a bachelorette at the beach. And
that's not really what you said, but even you saying that, it's still like, why are you saying that shit out loud? It reeks of desperation.
And I'm making some gifts for my guests. If you want to be part of that, awesome, direct message me. The amount of comments in my comment section saying, I'm so embarrassing, I'm so desperate.
Fact.
Why am I doing that?
Fact.
Why am I begging for sponsorships again? I'm not begging for sponsorships. If you are from a brand, any brand, and you are coming across this video, I beg you to please watch.
You literally begged. You literally used the word beg.
You're not begging?
I don't understand why when I do completely normal things, I beg you to please watch.
I beg you.
You're not begging?
I don't understand why when I do completely normal things that all influencers and content creators do.
We gotta stop.
No, before you go, let me say this. Nigga, if I watch your content and you sitting around begging like this, I don't watch your content no more. Just like watching Jed. This shit Jed be doing. Begging for fucking resources. And then people in the chat are like, bro, what the fuck you need money for this? Then it's the delusional people in the chat. Oh, Jed, you keep fighting the good fight. And then Jed come back with his clap back. Everybody else get to raise money, but I can't raise a dime. This is the she the white Jed, nigga. She the white Jed.
If this is normal for influencers and content creators to do, we need to seriously and quickly make it not normal. Why are you getting online begging for stuff, thinking you're entitled to free stuff because you have followers? Stop. Shamelessly begging for stuff. It's concerning that she
Man, you got such a fucking schnoz, nigga.
sees other people doing this, allegedly. Once again, I've never seen somebody do this before. Like, genuinely, I'm not. But if she sees people doing this and she thinks that...
Potato Gaming, how many people do you think on the low hit Jed for some of them pills and oil and shit to support this nigga? He took their money and they never got the product. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that multiple people got in the shadows?
That's an inspirational, aspirational content. It's a problem.
Why it's such a big deal when I do them, but nobody bats an eye when others do. I follow so many other influencers who do this on a regular basis.
Why are you following influencers who are doing this?
And guess what?
And you a damn lie. That's that Jed line. You do not follow a bunch of influencers who fucking just sit around begging.
But they get a lot of gifts from brands from those videos. I literally watched 2 separate influencers who made videos complaining about how they never got invited on Tarte trips, and now they've both been invited on multiple Tarte trips.
So
yeah, but you want me to believe that even if what you just said is true, that it came from them begging. I doubt very highly that ain't no company hiring you hoes because you begging. They only hiring you hoes if they can see a return on their investment. You know, ROI. Have you ever heard of that? So maybe them girls did beg. But what got the, you want to know how begging you could get on through begging? You got to have enough motherfucking people to make these brands go, we'll make money. That's why I laughed at Taylor Hale. This hoe thought she was going to be sponsored by Lay's. Lay's be sponsoring people like NFL MVP Josh Allen. And she got like maybe like 100 fucking people obsessively tweeting at Lay's, thinking that she's gonna get a motherfucking Lay's sponsorship because just these 100, maybe I give y'all 1,000. We're tweeting at them. And it wasn't no 1,000. It might not even been the whole 200. This is the same shit. She doesn't understand how getting a sponsorship works. All you got to do is draw up a letter. You decide what you want. Let's say I want a Pepsi sponsorship. All right. Well, I got to hit Pepsi. So what do I hit Pepsi and say? Hey, nigga, I drink y'all shit. I drink y'all shit. Can I get some free sodas? No, that's not how you would do it. How you would do it is you would hit them, let them know that you do let them know that you love their brand and how long you've been with their brand. And you mention stuff like, I use your product during my show. Me using your product is a known thing on my show. Then you show them your numbers from your show. You maybe even send them a clip of you proving that you regularly use it. And then you go from there. See, real sponsorships should seem seamless. See, if I ever got a Pepsi sponsorship, nobody would fucking know. But everybody knows what? Shay drink Pepsi Zero. Y'all don't know if I'm getting paid by them niggas or not. That's the best. Those are the best sponsorships. Because whether or not I'm getting paid, you know I drink the shit. That's the difference. So even if people found out I was hitting Pepsi, nobody would feel like I'm fucking selling out because they sit and watch me drink the shit all the time, bitch. It's part of my persona. A product is literally part of my persona. So that type of shit, don't nobody have problems with that shit. Nobody's tripping if you wear a Nike shirt every fucking show and you got a sponsorship by Nike. It's this greedy, deceitful shit you doing. This is real deceitful. It's devious. All of that shit, bro. And then you trying to low-key play victim when it's really just like, I get that you want to have one of the most unbelievable bachelorette parties ever. Every girl does. So that ain't even the problem. The problem is how you going about trying to get some free shit and you doing it so loud. Where if I'm a brand, if I was even thinking about doing a deal with you, I'm like, I don't know now because you've already let your fucking audience know that you're only going to be promoting my product because of what I'm going to give you for your bachelorette party. It ain't the same as if you come on really using my shit. You've already let people know that whoever you getting ready to say is sponsored that shit. It's just it could be anybody. I can't stand beggars like this, bro. It just brings up Jed memories.
She saw videos of influencers complaining, her words, not mine, complaining about not getting to go on a Tarte trip, and then they got invited. And she saw that as, okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to complain.
So I don't know why everyone's acting like this is such a crazy thing to do. In the video, I literally talked about how much I love my friends and how I am making gifts for them, and I'm already put a lot of my own money into it. And I was just saying that if
I already put a lot of my own money into it. Girl, you and everybody else. You're not entitled to free stuff because you have followers. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of them motherfuckers that think that. They think of y'all as currency. A lot of these influencers look at y'all like currency in a bank account. Like y'all add up like pennies. I'm not even
for it.
bullshitting.
Brands want to be included, that would be so amazing, and I'd be so grateful. And to just let me know if they want to gift my friends anything. Literally none of it is for me. My bachelorette trip that I'm planning is for my friends, and I just...
Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Clee. That's what's up right there.
Thought it would be so cool to have some brands in on it if they wanted to be. I don't know why I always have to defend myself for this. Like, I don't know why it's such a double standard for me versus other influencers, but I'm doing my best out here, and I just want my friends to have the best experience on my bachelorette. That's all I was hoping for.
This person is, by the way, a professional victim and cannot take accountability. Okay, she's making this video because it ruffled some feathers, right? Her own audience is telling her, hey, we don't like this, okay? We don't like you begging for stuff. Go back to making a lunchtime video. Okay, stay in your lane. They want that. They don't want to see you doing these things. It's not a double standard. No one wants to see this. Once again, the haters are taking, no, it's your followers, girl. It's your followers.
If people get mad at that, then that is their problem, and they have their own issues to sort out.
No, girl.
No, I'm not doing the gaslighting, bitch. You're the one with the problems. Just because you want to deflect it back. Bro, I'm trying to stay off her face. KS is making this a hard deal. V12, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to leave that motherfucking gonzo schnoz alone, nigga. This bitch built like Blossom and act like she a whole ass dime, nigga.
It's actually your problem. If your audience is telling you that they don't like what you're doing, it's your problem. So here were some of the responses to that, okay? Once again, they're not happy. So they said, you're not an influencer. You're not purchasing items with your own money to review for us. You make lunch videos. You don't bring any value to the brands you are hoping to receive free gifts from. I don't know if I actually agree with her not being an influencer because she's got all the hallmarks of an entitled, out of touch influencer. She's playing.
No, but that's her thing. She has turned, what happened is she got big, and then now she thinks because she's this big, that by default makes her an influencer. She doesn't realize that, like, just because you have 1 million subscribers, you still have to have, like, okay, you got 1 million subscribers, but what is your audience about? Oh, your audience ain't got shit to do with our product. We can't really work with that. If I had a basketball card channel where I had 10 million subscribers watching me talk about basketball cards, well, how the fuck am I going to transition selling symphony tickets? Hey man, make sure you go get your tickets for the symphony. You would be a fucking idiot. Why wouldn't you go to a symphony channel?
Apart very well. I think that she's actually more like an influencer, unfortunately, than most people I've seen on the internet, actually. Somebody said, I haven't seen influencers making videos asking for free PR stuff. She says, I see it every day. Every day you're seeing influencers asking for free stuff, making begging.
V12, we in the cut with time. We breaking them out.
Videos? No. Someone said, because it seriously came off as begging. I have never seen a video like that, ever. DM them behind the scenes. Yeah, DM, email. This is your job. If you want stuff, okay, and if you have the pre-existing connections with brands, which you should, and if you've used products that you know you want to include in your little goodie bags, then privately message them, okay? But doing this in front of other people is insane. That's not anyone's job. It's your job. Do your job. Somebody said, but why do you deserve a Tarte trip? You don't even wear or use makeup. Regardless, if it's for your friends, you aren't a makeup influencer. And then she replies, I wear Tarte all the time. I used to post about it a lot, but people were bullying me in my comments, so I stopped.
I don't give a okay, they bullied you in the comments. Bro, it's the bullshit for me. Okay, I'll give you that. They bullied you in your comments, but you stopped. Don't no company give a fuck. Ain't no company gonna be like, oh, we'll give you credit as if you were promoting our products, even though you weren't because you were getting bullied. Bullied? Oh, this bitch, bro. Camel, what's happening, cousin? Fuck going on, man?
Okay. Couple things here.
What you doing up this
I feel like this comment is her acknowledging that she wants to go on a Tarte trip and thinks that she deserves to go on a Tarte trip, which is crazy. You have to look at what your audience is saying. Your audience is telling you, I don't want to see makeup content from you. They want lunch videos. I don't know why, but they want lunch videos. They don't want to see makeup stuff. So it's like thinking that you're entitled to go on a brand trip because you have followers. It's just out of touch. It's so entitled. It's crazy. Somebody said, ha ha ha, girl, you are trying too hard. Privately DM the companies. And then she replies, all influencers are tryhards and extra and doing too much. That's literally how they became successful. Shake.
That doesn't make sense. Girl, you are trying too hard. Privately DM the companies, and that girl's right. And then she comes in, all influencers are tryhards and extra and doing too much. That's literally how they become successful. Shaking my head, get a life. She wants y'all to believe that she's a successful influencer. No, you just somebody with a lot of followers who's trying to parlay their followers into a line of influence. It don't always work that way.
My head. Get a life. So they became successful because they begged for free things. You really think that? Okay, what's going on up there? It's delusion. Someone else said, it's one thing for brands to send things to an influencer, not send multiple gifts for their bridal party and bachelorette party. That's tacky to ask. Influencers don't ask and beg. Companies choose.
All facts. All facts. All of the biggest sponsorships, think about the biggest sponsorships in the world. Even though you got to agree to it, how do you get it? They pull up on you. Whether it's Nike or who the fuck ever.
And she comments back and says, it's actually not tacky at all. And I see creators every day that do the same exact thing. Get a life.
You see creators every day. This is the lies that she'll tell to defend herself. Same shit Jed do. Jed swear that everybody else, when you see other people raising money like me, how is it different? I'll tell you how it's different. We not going in hotel rooms with Anderson. The fuck? Like, is it really that hard? And she's like, I sit and watch content creators every day. Every day she sees a content creator begging brands to do something for their bachelorette. Like, that's not even believable on his face. There's no way you're here. You see that every day. You're a liar. You don't even if you're going to say, well, I didn't literally mean every day. You couldn't have meant it in any way that would be factual. You got to prove to me you've even heard of it once. That's one of them things. I need you to prove one time before I let you have all these other times. The fact the brands will do a brand deal with random people but not a teacher is a red flag. Y'all just say shit. This is y'all, bro. I'm telling you, people learn English but don't. We've got to a point where people know English but don't know what words mean. The fact the brands will do a brand deal with random people but not a teacher is a red flag. Okay, so who are these brands? And tell me the random people that these so-called brands have put on that they shouldn't have put on before her. This is akin to blaming some shit on the white man or blaming some shit on affirmative action. This is akin to that shit. Where you just make this fucking boogeyman. You can't really point to shit. The fact that brands are do some shit with a random but not a teacher. I'm like, but why would they want to? How would a teacher have influence? They only teaching like 30 to 100 kids. And then they want to do a brand deal with a teacher for her bachelorette party. That doesn't never mind.
I mean, these are people that are following her, that are giving her solid advice from their point of view about.
Rhonda, if they getting paid, fuck yeah.
how they feel about the video that she made. And she's telling them to get a life. So somebody said, but you're not an influencer. And somebody said, do you honestly think you're equally matched as other influencers to be invited on one of those Tart trips? Be for real. She has a very specific kind of content that's not
so
really...
understand this. Look, I'm saying it now. This ugly ass chick thinks that she should be going on fucking Tart trips, which is supposed to be like some type of shit that like makeup influencers go on. This homely looking bitch thinks because she got 5 million views, she could be, I'm telling you, it's the fact that she's got almost 6 million. She's disconnected from what she's done. This is like Kai Cenat right now saying, getting on air every night complaining that no NBA team will sign him because he's got all these millions of subscribers. This is like the same shit. Like, you don't even qualify for the shit you asking for. Bro, y'all don't even know the half.
Suited for stuff like this. Someone said, because you're not an influencer, you eat lunch in front of a camera. That isn't an influencer. Somebody else said, no hate, but truth. You review school lunches. I mean, you may if you get sponsored, but you're not an influencer. The people have spoken. Somebody else said, y'all gifts should go to people who actually can't afford it, not people who can. That's how wealthy people will always remain wealthy. Yeah.
You know she got a funny walk. The bitch is built like Lad McConkey.
I mean, they said it, not me. Most don't beg. Somebody else said, I think it could have been worded better. I think the video should have not been made at all, but yeah. And then somebody said, I don't know, I guess it was giving entitled. Real influencers don't beg. Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that in her original post, she wrote, brands and small businesses, please watch. I'd love to feature you and promote your products on my batch trip. Personally, I find this to be extremely performative because the best way to actually support small businesses, and if you actually wanted to help them, you would buy the stuff, especially when you have the financial means to do so. The best way to support a small business is to actually buy their stuff, not requiring them or asking them to provide free things to an entire bridal party. That is not support, especially, like I said, when you have the means to do so. That is how I know all of this is performative. She wants a pat on the back to say, hey, I'm helping small business, when she's actually not doing that. The small business would be taking a bigger risk than she is. She's getting the better end of this deal. She gets free stuff from them. And all of this is confirmed by one of her recent posts where she says she wants to lift up small businesses, but doesn't even post them on her TikTok account, which is her biggest platform. She posted on her smallest platform, which is Instagram. Once again, if you actually wanted to help them,
oh, she's a real dirty bitch.
You would buy their stuff with your money. And all she's doing is spam posting them on her Instagram story, which goes away after 24 hours. Guys, learn to recognize when someone is being performative right in front of you. She's playing in your face. She wants people to pat her on the back, and instead she's actually exploiting small businesses. Then I came across this video, and thankfully I did, because it provided even more context to how out of touch this person actually is.
So I'm going to tell you why it feels like a double standard. If you recall, there was a video, Noelle, that you did, I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was a poppy video. You basically said that the influencers that received the poppy, they weren't deserving of that. They weren't deserving of the sponsorship just because you were like, they probably don't even use it. Where I actually use the product.
Here she is again. First of all, it's insane to say out loud, they don't even use it and I do, so I deserve it. I mean, what a wild thing to say. So she clearly has this complex about her where she thinks because I have followers, I deserve X, Y, and Z, and other people don't.
I will just never forget you watching that video, and I used to watch a lot of your videos, but that will always be embedded in my head that you got up on camera and was like, you don't even know if these other influencers use the product or not, but you made sure you made that statement.
That's how she always does. She overgeneralizes everything. Oh yeah, I've seen all these influencers beg for this shit. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, all those influencers that got that poppy deal, they don't even use the product.
And it was just because you didn't receive a poppy sponsorship. And I can't find that video, or I would clip it.
Good night, Boston.
In here. I don't know if you deleted it.
She deleted it. It's a trend of hers where she will go back
She deleted it.
and delete things.
Or if it's just a video that happened a long time ago. But that video did happen, and so maybe you're not doing anything now. I haven't watched you in a while, but that will always be embedded in my brain that you got up on camera and got mad at other influencers for receiving a Poppy sponsorship while you did not.
Just unreal.
Was intrigued by this comment because it led me to do some more digging. So it says, Noelle, please delete this. This is not you. It's disappointing. So it got me thinking, is this really her? You know, is this just a one-time thing? Well, no.
Damn, this chick said, it lost our trust in you. You're going to promote a product just so you get paid, not because it's a good product. I was not asking for sponsorships. I was not asking for sponsors. This bitch is such a fucking liar. They're literally in her comments like, bro, I don't know if I can fuck with you. You literally just told everybody that you willing to fucking sell us out for some fucking shit for your bachelorette party. Then she gonna try to lie and say I was not asking for sponsors.
Actually, this does seem to be exactly like something that she would do because she's done it before many times. And this comment led me down a rabbit hole. So it says, it's the way you do it. Like how you begged a brand to send you to the Super Bowl. And then when your team lost, you posted a video saying, thank goodness I didn't go, which you deleted.
Why would you get a sponsorship to go to the Super Bowl?
Let's take a look at that now, shall we?
The fact that it is the third year in a row that the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the city in which I live, the third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this. There's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Why the fuck? Why the fuck would you get invited to the Super Bowl? Again, it's the delusion. She's like, I got 5 million followers. Why haven't the Chiefs hit me? Because they don't know you, ho. Remember, the Chiefs invite people like Taylor Swift to their games. White Taylor hell, bro. This hoe says she should have been invited to the Super Bowl.
The Chiefs, the city in which I live. The third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah, it feels personal at this point. It really does.
There's literally TikTokers with as many followers that do football content that didn't get invited. She don't even do football content. She thinks she should be at the front of the line to where if they're letting some influencers in, they're going to let her, the teacher, in instead of the person who does football content. I'm befuddled by this bitch.
You think that you should be invited by the Super Bowl? By the Super Bowl. You think the Kansas City Chiefs should invite you to the Super Bowl? You specifically. Wait a minute. This is the craziest, most delusional thing I've ever seen in my life. She's dead serious, by the way. Oh, well, don't worry. We'll get to that. This is not a parody. This is not her being funny or facetious or anything along those lines. No, she's 100% dead serious. And she goes, it's personal at this point that I have not been invited to the Super Bowl. Girl, do you think you're going to sit with Taylor Swift in her suite? What's going on? If you want to go so bad, pay for it.
Here's the crazy thing. She make more money than Kendra G. She make more money than Kendra G. And she was going to wear way less weave and makeup.
Go to the games. I post about going to the games.
By the way, she's posting.
This is her proof that she's a Chiefs fan. So this must be a third down play because everybody else in the stadium is paying attention to the field. She's the only one trying to take a selfie. She went to one fucking game. I don't know where y'all niggas at right here. You sitting in your car here. You like you're in the school parking lot. And you're out in some field right here. This is the proof that she showed us to make us go, this bitch should have went to the Super Bowl.
Evidence of herself at the games. This is how I know that this is not a prank. She had to go back and collect this.
I wear my Chiefs gear every single week on Fridays and sometimes on other days too. Sundays, obviously, as well. I don't know what else I have to do. I am such a huge fan. Ever since I have moved onto Kansas City soil, which I have been living in the Kansas/Kansas City area for almost 10 years now.
Wait. Wait. You want to get sent to the Super Bowl as a Chiefs representative, and you ain't even lived there for a decade. So you don't remember Joe Montana. I feel you. Charkandrick West? No?
Ever since I moved here, I've been a Chiefs fan. Not only that, I've been a football fan my entire life.
Girl, you in like half the country. The caption
Right. I've been a football fan my whole life, which is cap.
says, please, if you're a brand and you want to work together, I would be more than, I don't know, happy, whatever.
Huge football fan. I watch 6 hours of football every single Sunday. Like, it is my life. I love it so much. And I post about it a lot. And so the fact that I haven't been invited, yeah, I'm heartbroken, especially when I get to see all of these amazing influencers who get invited every year and they have no connection to either team involved in the Super Bowl and sometimes no connection to football whatsoever.
So
You don't know what connections niggas have. You don't know. Man, you a hater.
here she is again, saying explicitly, these other influencers don't deserve it as much as I do. You've got internal problems that you've got to figure out, okay? Every person you see, you think that person doesn't deserve it. I do, because I have, 6 million followers on TikTok. First of all, who cares? This line of...
Just for the record, I've been in Oklahoma almost 4 years. I couldn't see 6 years from now wanting merit like I'm really from this motherfucker, bro. That's weird to me.
Thinking is a real problem, okay? Seriously. Influencers that are going around thinking this, genuinely thinking it's personal at this point, that the Super Bowl is not sending me, and these other people that have no connection to
Kay is. She been to the game and she knows it's in Kansas.
these teams are going. Do you know that most people watch football? Do you know that most people would want to go to the Super Bowl? It's the most televised event. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I want to be invited. So just take this as my application. Brands. I love to eat. I love to drink. I love everything.
Again, with the sellout language. Anybody can hit me. I love to eat. I like to drink. I love everything. I just look at them eyes. She just wants free shit at all times.
And everybody else. I love to eat and drink. Like, me too. Where's my Super Bowl ticket? Why am I not sitting on the 50-yard line? This is beyond.
So that won't be an issue. So if you want to bring me to the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, I am also a huge Chiefs fan. Like, you will not regret it.
I swear if you had sent her to the game, you would have regretted.
Promise. Yeah, it feels personal that I haven't been invited, honestly. It feels personal. I know it's not, but it feels that way.
Bitch, are you for real?
Go Chiefs.
I'm sorry, that's why the Chiefs lost. You can blame her, KS.
These are the comments. And who are you? She comments back, the person whose video you took time out of your day to comment on.
When she said, who are you? The point was, why the fuck would you be sponsored to go to the Super Bowl when don't nobody know who you are? This is the same shit I was trying to explain to motherfucking Taylor Hill, dumbass, who literally paid to go to the Super Bowl just so she could try to pretend she was doing some shit with Lay's.
Somebody said, what if you just bought a ticket? Yeah, buy a ticket. Once again, we've got problems, okay? If you want to do something so badly, buy it yourself. Work for it, okay? Save money, set it aside so you can do the things that you want to do. Stop expecting other people to foot the bill for the things that you want.
But here's the thing. People have already footed the bill so she can do what she wants. She got 6 million on TikTok. They're footing the bill.
Stop. She replies back, girl, do you know how expensive those are? Yeah, everyone.
Girl, do you know how expensive those are?
Everyone knows. Clearly you don't care that much if you haven't shelled out the money yet. So the burden's on brands to get you there. Somebody said, wait, why would you get tickets? I'm confused.
Where did she get this idea that brands are just sending people to the Super Bowl? And where does she get the idea that if you are, that this shit has to be in works for like months? Anybody who actually got sent to the Super Bowl from a brand, they didn't get it by begging on TikTok, bro. They didn't.
Confused too. Somebody said, you and millions of others. Yeah, this is funny. Somebody said, I lived in the KC area for 23 years, been to several games, have always watched the games, wear Chiefs gear. Where are my tickets? Yeah. How about the tickets for people that maybe have actually lived there that long and aren't just bandwagon fans? And then somebody replies back, where are your nearly 6 million followers?
None of her 6 million followers watch football, Lexi, you dumb bitch. Bro, this is Taylor Hill and her cult, bro.
Thank God for Hannah with the peace emoji. Oh, because someone has followers, they deserve to be gifted Super Bowl tickets. Yeah, and then somebody said influencers who have lots of followers get to go on plenty of brand trips. So yeah, this is the problem with all.
Again, this is some stupid bitch trying to tell you how you can go to the Super Bowl for free. She ain't never known nobody. She don't follow no channels or nothing. But she know how it worked.
All of this, okay? This is the thing that I...
And then here come another woman coming in. And I'm not trying to make this a sexist issue, but this is just like, I want you to see how delusional her fans be. The blind defense of people is wild.
I feel like is so important about discussing this. People who think that they are better than other people and that they deserve to do things in life over other people because they have followers, solely based on the fact that they have followers. It is one of the most disgusting trends that I've seen since the internet started, is people thinking that they're above other people because of their followers. Clearly that's what's happening here. After watching her beg to go to the Super Bowl, saying it's a personal attack on her, she's the world's biggest fan, you can imagine my surprise when I saw her not too long ago on her TikTok once again, trying to get Alex Earl to go to her family's tailgate at the Packers versus Dolphins game. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, this is the world's biggest Chiefs fan. So why is she going to the Packers and Dolphins game?
Okay, hear me out. So for years, my uncle and his friends host a tailgate with a Packer ambulance that they own.
Again, it's the spoiled, entitled white bitch shit for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. She just says this shit like everybody else has access to things. Like, yeah, we have a Packers ambulance in our family. What? I thought you was Chiefs. But go on.
Go Pack Go. Let's get Alex Earl to our
Did you just say go Pack Go?
tailgate.
Go Pack Go. Didn't you just say go Chiefs? What's going on? What are you doing at a Packers game? This is not adding up.
Did Alex Earl come to my family's tailgate for the Packers?
Do y'all know who Alex Earl is? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. She don't know how to do shit. She really thinks that this is how people get brand deals. Apparently, Alex Earl is somebody that's a big influencer. And this is how she tried to get these motherfuckers to show up to her event. She ain't hit them and try to do no business with them or nothing. She's an idiot, bro.
Her game on Thanksgiving at the ambulance. No, she did not. I wear my Chiefs gear every single week on Fridays.
Girl, what's this? Right? You can imagine my surprise when I see this.
And you got several pictures. Go Pack Go.
You might wear your Chiefs gear every Friday, but you wear your Packers gear every other day that ends in Y.
And she's not me, because I'll tell you straight up. My American Football Conference team is the Indianapolis Colts. My National Football Conference team is the Philadelphia Eagles. It's just that simple.
I thought you were the world's biggest Chiefs.
But it's been that way my whole life, though. It's been that way since I was a child. I'm 42 now.
Fan and you deserve to go to the game. Look, obviously it's a joke. Like, who freaking cares, okay, that she's a fan of two different teams? Personally, I've never seen the world's biggest fan wear multiple teams' NFL jerseys and shirts and memorabilia. You're not even the fan that you say you are, and you're saying things out loud.
And I didn't become a Colts fan when we got Peyton Manning. I was a Colts fan when Captain Comeback missed the Super Bowl by one fucking play in the end zone, the Hail Mary.
Like,
look it up. I believe it was 94.
Other people don't.
Fuck Dan Marino. I mean, he was good. I mean, OJ McDuffie, but, you know, fuck the Dolphins.
Deserve to go, and it's a personal attack on me when you're not even wearing Chiefs gear exclusively. This is crazy.
Okay, I want to talk about the fact that anytime I post a video, anything relating to wanting to go on a brand trip or wanting to work with a brand, and people comment.
Let's stop there. Why are you posting so many videos about this type of shit when you shouldn't be posting any?
Things like, you're so thirsty, what are you doing? Like, this is so embarrassing for you. And why is it that you're saying that? Because when other influencers do that, it's totally fine.
No, it's not. And they're saying that because they're your followers and they don't like what you're doing.
Do you know how many big creators that I have seen complain about not getting to go on a Tarte trip, and then the next Tarte trip they're literally on it?
Even if that's true, that doesn't mean it's because they complained about it. Is that literally the only thing you can see?
Here's the Tarte trip thing again. We're bringing it up again. This girl really wants to go on a Tarte trip. Okay, guys, Tarte, please reach out. Alrighty.
Let me see Tarte. Let me look up this Tarte shit. Let's go to Tarte Cosmetics page. And I want to see any chick they'll show me. And let's see if you one of the bitches that they would select. Like, you, bitch, you can't be serious. And Bitch, where's Kevin Samuels at? What would you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? You can't use 7. Fresh face out of the shower, no makeup on. You know how you always walking around. So let's say I don't think some of these chicks are hot, which I'm not going to rank any of them like that, right? Let me tell you one thing off rip. We ain't even got to talk about looks off rip. Let's say all these girls are influencers that have gotten a Tarte deal or whatever. They are doing makeup tutorials. This looks like I've seen girls on TikTok who this is their TikToks, giving girls beauty tips and shit all day long. Posh a turd is still a turd is bars. These girls, this is what they do. This bitch is just a teacher. So even if you think some of these girls like, well, even if you were to say, which you would be lying, that she looks better than any of these girls, I still wouldn't give a fuck. These girls do makeup. Makeup ain't shit but witchcraft, nigga. Bitch, all of these girls look like they trying to get fucked. You don't look like you trying to get fucked. And that may sound brash, but that's what you got to be looking like to these places. And you want that company to send your ass on a trip. Why? Because it's free. And your logic is you've worn some of their shit before. It's just unreal, bro. It's the delusion. Some people, when they get these big followings, they start getting outside of their lane. They really do.
So we don't have to hear about it. It concerns me that she really genuinely thinks that throwing a tantrum is the way that she's going to get what she wants. And the comment that she's specifically replying to is the fact that they're like, who are you? Like you don't have 5.8 million followers. She is co-signing that comment, okay?
Yeah,
she's
that's why she has it on the screen.
It.
That's why she got on the screen. The fact that they're like, who are you? Like you don't have 5.8 million followers proves everything that I said. She doesn't realize that 5 million ain't shit. Some of y'all niggas really think having 5 million, y'all didn't realize that it took like 200-300 million for them to even acknowledge Mr. Beast in the mainstream at all. Look how many, because there's not too many other than Mr. Beast that be out here like that. Them, the Kai Cenats. Did you see how big these niggas' followings? Now you have people like Drewski where they snatched up real quick because this nigga knew how to sell out. And this homely bitch just sitting around like, I got 5.8 million. I should be getting free everything. No, you shouldn't. The best you should be doing is getting all fuck. Now with 5.8 million subscribers, your kids should never need any supplies in any of your classes. That should be a done data because that makes sense. All this other shit you asking for is ridiculous.
Because she actually writes down here, shout out to this commenter for keeping things positive. So she's like, yeah, you know what? I do have 5.8 million.
And that's the gaslighting shit. Shout out to this commenter for keeping things positive. How is this motherfucker flat out sitting here saying that how is it keeping it positive by you sitting here saying that because you got 5.8 million on TikTok, everybody should know you? Even though that shit is worldwide, that 5.8 million, we don't get to know what percentage are bots or any of that shit. It's just, okay, bro.
Followers, girl. With
DJ,
great power comes great responsibility, especially because you're a teacher and you're showing people that throwing a tantrum and begging for stuff and not buying it with your own damn money is the way to go about things. You should be ashamed.
Or like not complaining about being on a Tarte trip, but like wanting to go on one and expressing that in their videos. And then the next Tarte trip, they were literally on it. I didn't see any negative comments on those videos. So why is it the negativity on me when...
Because they were actual makeup influencers and you're not. What don't you get?
I put forth legit evidence as to why I'm a huge Chiefs fan, why I would be so honored with the opportunity.
You're half a Chiefs fan. The other half is a Green Bay Packers fan, as we discovered. And we have evidence of that as well. But it's like, this is how you know that she was dead serious about posting that the Super Bowl video. Because she's literally like, I posted legit evidence. I mean, I'm at a loss for words at the moment.
For something like this, and people are just saying I'm a pick-me. And first of all, thank you to this comment who, like, yeah, it's not even just the amount of followers. It's just the fact that, like, why can't I ask? Why can't I shoot my shot?
You are being a pick-me, though. You're literally explicitly saying...
Nobody... See, that's the gaslighting. Nobody said you couldn't shoot your shot. Everybody just said the shot that you took was stupid. That's the difference. This shit ain't hard to figure out, lady.
Other people don't deserve it and that they should pick you. Pick me. Choose me over them. I deserve it. You are being a pick-me. You're actually being the ultimate pick-me. I've actually never seen something so explicit. It is about the way that you're doing it as well. It's tacky. It's uncomfortable for other people to watch. It's inauthentic, okay? It's greedy. It's entitled. You're being extremely rude and snarky to anyone that gives you solid advice and gives you feedback about that. And you're also putting down other influencers as well. Who's to say that they don't deserve to go on these trips or get these things? And you do. It's weird.
Like, why not? Just like any other influencer. I see so many influencers do it every single day and nobody complains about it.
Yes, they do.
And then they end up getting what they want.
Cap.
They end up getting to work with those cool brands.
Cap.
She says, I see people complaining about it and then they get what they want. That's all you need to hear.
So I don't see why it's such a problem for me. And you know what I think it is? It's because I'm a teacher and people hate teachers.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
So when did this start? When did the war against teachers start? Yes, especially when pretty much anybody you ask will agree that teachers are underpaid and yada, yada, yada. Even though teaching is as easy as it's ever been. Trust me, I am a parent. I see that y'all niggas really don't do shit as teachers anymore. If you want me to keep it a buck, y'all motherfuckers ain't doing shit like our teachers used to do. Who did even less than our parents' teachers did for them. This is what teaching is now. You got teachers sitting on the fucking internet begging for brand deals, not even for their kids. She ain't trying to send no students to the Super Bowl nut, just for her. And if you don't want her to go, it's because you hate teachers. Whatever nigga's thinking about marrying her, nigga, good luck. Have fun with that, my nigga. Have fun.
I'm sorry, guys. Can we be real? Everybody loves teachers. No one says anything bad about teachers. Almost like a universal thought that everybody thinks teachers should be paid more. Everybody thinks teachers need more stuff and opportunities and like they shouldn't have to pay for their stuff in their classrooms. Like, guys, just this is crazy to say it's because I'm a teacher. People love teachers. Okay, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm sorry, maybe that's cynical, but I'm convinced that
delusional.
is why. Also, I don't live in New York. I don't live out east, Miami, Philly, New York. I don't live in LA. Like, I don't live in any of those cool cities. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
No, it's because you, first of all, it's because you beat. You're not attractive at all. They want attractive girls. They want girls that when dudes see them, they want to smash. And when girls see them, they want to learn how to do their makeup like them. But she's all over the place. She's a teacher who wants people to pay for her bachelorette party, send her to the Super Bowl, and then to send her on a makeup trip. She ain't asking for none of the shit she could be asking for. She could be hitting book companies and all types of shit to get all types of shit for her class. She could use her influence to get other people in education and shit like that to come to her classes, like education type celebrities. She could use her influence to do so much shit for her students. She would have a better chance getting Kansas City Chiefs to come talk to her students than she ever had of going to the Super Bowl.
I don't know. But I don't see why I can't shoot my shot.
You can do what
I
you
don't know
want.
why that's pick me.
You're literally asking to be picked.
I'm just doing my best out here. But thank you to everybody just like this person who gave me such positive comments. And I'm sure the Chiefs will never respond. And I will probably be watching the Super Bowl from my couch as planned.
Yeah, you and 127 million people watch the game from your couch. Sorry that you're mad about literally having to do stuff that everybody else does.
Lefty, she's just trying to do her best.
That's totally
bro.
okay. I love you guys.
Maybe it's not the right time, but I do feel the need to bring up that she, in a now deleted post, said that she's thankful she didn't go to the Super Bowl because the Chiefs lost. Yeah. I think a real fan would want to go no matter
Fly, Eagles, fly.
what. If you thought that was the end of it, it's actually not. One of the first introductions I had to this person was her Subway sandwich scandal. Yeah, the triple S. Many of you were probably hoping that I would bring this up, but what's interesting about this scandal is that I looked back on it, and if you can even believe it, she brings up being sponsored once again and is begging for sponsorship even in this scandal. So it says, today's lunch at school, it goes from bad to worse.
All right, we've got today's lunch at school. I got a wrap this time though, just to kind of switch it up. She's thick today. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? I asked for no tomatoes and no cucumbers, and what do they give me?
Tomatoes and cucumbers.
Tomatoes and cucumbers.
Ain't nothing worse than you getting your sandwich wrong. You know what I mean? That could be some terrible shit, right? But would you go to your 6 million subscribers and dog the people that you say you go and get sandwiches from all the time? Let's find out.
I'm literally probably one of their most loyal customers, and they do this to me. Cheers.
Once again, she's the world's biggest fan of Subway. Subway is wronging her specifically. It's a personal attack on her that the order's not right.
I didn't put mayo on it either. First of all, Subway, it is a crime that you have not sponsored me yet because I literally eat Subway every single week and I videotape.
In the middle of complaining about her sandwich, nigga, she now wants to be Jared Fogle. Bitch, just because you built like Jared Fogle don't mean shit, bro. Fuck you.
It every single week.
Yeah, so she made multiple videos about Subway messing her order up, and she really thinks because she eats Subway every week and that she films it for her huge, massive following that they should sponsor her. She's dead serious. Like, I'm sorry, but she's dead serious. You guys, we've seen this before, okay? This is the same exact thing. She's been doing this for years. She genuinely thinks that because she has followers, she deserves to be sponsored. She deserves a special call out from the brand. She deserves special treatment, that they should never mess up her order.
Literally. She thinks she's like, bro, if she was really a celebrity, she would be the biggest asshole ever.
ever. And it says, Subway, I love you so much. This made me so sad.
Second of all, you messed up my order, completely messed it up, didn't put on my condiments, put on tomatoes and cucumbers when I asked for them to be taken off, and now, I mean, I don't even want to eat this. Like, this isn't even good anymore. How can you do this to me? Seriously, this is messed up.
Here's one of the captions.
Hey, just wait for it. You ain't gonna believe this plot twist.
It says, before you call me ungrateful, first of all, it tasted horrible. Second of all, they also forgot the cheese. I have no words for this behavior. Once again, throwing a tantrum is what she does, but it is her knee-jerk response to any situation ever. Here's some of the comments. Oh my God, good thing you didn't overreact. 72,000 likes. How dare they make my wrap exactly how I ordered it? You seem fun to be around. Literally one of their most loyal customers. I can't. And then somebody says, so we all just came here from the duet? Laughing emoji. Yeah, the Subway worker that made this wrap incorrectly, they duetted this. Let's watch that.
You're kidding me. Are you kidding?
Hey, so I made this. That's what was on the receipt. I know that's not what you usually order because you order a lot.
I don't know if I could show my face ever again. Somebody said that's not what you usually order because you order so much. Maybe she does deserve a sponsorship. So she's the one that messed up her own order. And then she gets online talking about how Subway needs to sponsor her. And how could they do this to her? The entitlement. Unbelievable.
Okay, so I usually have an idea of what you're ordering. And when I got your receipt, I was like, this is not usually what she orders. Given I should have called you, I should have called the number on your receipt.
Girl, should have called you. This is sad that a Subway...
These people were so cool to you to where when she saw your receipt, allegedly, she started to call you because it didn't even sound like some shit you would do. And these are the people you went and immediately dogged out upon arrival of the sandwich.
Employee thinks that they need to call a customer.
But with Subway receipts, we just make whatever's on the receipt. So I thought, oh, maybe she's switching it up today. But it just tells us what's on there. Must have been a problem with the app. Our app sucks. But I just make what's on the receipt and I put it on the shelf. I'm sorry.
I'm going a little bit too far with this, but another problem as well is like she's got such an ego. Her first thought was, I'm gonna make not one but two videos about how Subway messed up my order and how they're doing me wrong and like trying to get a sponsorship out of this fiasco. Oh my God, somebody got my order wrong. She didn't even consider that, oh, maybe I made the mistake. Let me check my order and see what I ordered. Instead, she wanted to immediately blame it on Subway and the Subway employees. This person's out of touch. Somebody said, as a former Subway employee, Subway regulars are insane. Yeah, I'm sure. You order a lot of fighting words. Should have called. You were doing your job. Exactly. Take back your apology right now. You gave her what she ordered. Exactly. Somebody said she's going to cuss you out like at her students. Yeah, there's a video out there of her cussing her students out. You can go look that up if you want, but it's not for today's video. Yeah, you did not need to call. Like, it's not your fault. She was entitled AF, as if humans don't make the sandwiches from Subway. As if you didn't put in the own order yourself. I mean, really. If she's complaining, expecting you to personally pay attention to her, she better at least tip well. Exactly.
Okay, so I don't have a physical copy of the receipt, but I do have a screenshot. You can see.
Hey, bitch, before you try to lie, the bitch went and got the motherfucking receipt to your fucking order, bitch. I'm so done, bro. You not getting ready to lie on us, bitch. You not getting ready to lie on us, ho.
The actual receipt. We have receipts. Literally and figuratively, we have receipts. I love it.
Her name up there.
Gotcha, bitch. All day long,
There.
nigga. Lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, green peppers, and onions. There ain't no damn mayonnaise on there, and there is tomatoes and This whore is insane, bro. This bitch is downright fucking crazy, nigga. She got the exact sandwich she fucking ordered and then went on the air and fucking try to embarrass these people that ain't been nothing to good with her, to the point where when they saw what she ordered, they almost called her to see if that's really what she wanted. This bitch is insufferable, nigga. Like, this hoe said, bitch, I will go to the job and get this fucking receipt. You got the game fucked up. Customer name, Noel. Yo, shit just at the top, nigga. Cold-blooded, bitch. There's no way you wiggling out of this. Oh, this is petty, nigga.
And then you can see the veggies. Like, this is the only thing that I followed. Lettuce, tomato, and no mayo. This happens a lot though. So like if you would have called and been like, hey, my order was wrong, can you remake it? Or came in and was like, hey, my order's wrong, can you remake it? I would have been like, for sure, I will remake it.
And then they go on to tell you that, hey man, you didn't have to put us on blast like that, nigga. All you had to do was tell us the sandwich was wrong. We would have made you another one. We would have just made you another one, nigga. Like, you didn't even have to do all of this. Because obviously they know who you are. Obviously the Subway people know who you are. So they already got the extra pressure of, if we fuck her shit up, she gonna talk shit about us on the air. That's why she said she was getting ready to call you, because she didn't even want this shit. And you wonder why you don't get brand deals. You're bad at business. Brand deals are more than just followers. They want people that are good for business.
Make it for you, because that happens a lot.
She wouldn't be able to get her viral video. She wouldn't be able to blame anybody else. I guarantee you that she never thought that someone would actually bring receipts in a million years. Because I think that a lot of these influencers who think this way think that they are impervious to anything. They literally think they walk on water. And that's the problem. And that's what we're here today to ultimately discuss. Okay?
Where the app doesn't want to do what you ordered. I would have remade it. I would have remade it for her. I would have given it to her for free. Because this happens. But at least when I was there, we didn't get a phone call. She didn't come back in. But just for next time, if you come back in, we're really nice. We'll remake it for you. No questions asked, and we'll give it to you.
And she's still like, bitch, look, you just come back, we'll give you another one, bro.
Talk about the elephant, or in this case, the big sandwich in the room.
So she had to make an apology video.
I didn't double check my order before placing it. I was in a rush trying to order it, and I think I clicked something wrong, or it glitched or something in my special.
But she's not like me. That's the first thing I do. If I feel like something's missing from my order, good night, Camel. If I thought something was missing from my order, the first thing I do is check the receipt. Because there's been times where I'm like, I ordered blah, blah, blah. Then I check the receipt and that's not what's on the ticket. They must have misheard me. Because that's what happened at the speaker. But like, bro, let's say I had got it DoorDash some shit. It was wrong. I look at the receipt. I did order that. They didn't give me my shit. But there are some times it's like, oh, damn, I thought I hit blah, blah, blah. Well, that's on me. Nope. She opens it. It's wrong. First thing she do is fuck these niggas. And then come to find out she actually got a rapport with the niggas who made her sandwich. So this ain't like just some random Subway she stopped by on the way to work. This is where she normally goes. And dog them niggas out for content, bro. Snake them niggas out for fucking content. That's crazy, Sarah. That's insane. Just, bro.
Instructions got wiped out and reset.
We have evidence now that she did not check her order. And instead, her first thing that she wanted to do, let's be very clear, is she wanted to blame the Subway employee. And Subway, it's
That she's cool with. That's my main problem. Like, if these were just, and I don't mean no disrespect, if these were just like some random Subway niggas, I could see you go, like, okay, let's say I ordered a Subway sandwich and it was wrong and I felt it was wrong. I may do it like how I do my bit. Look at these stupid bitches, bro. These stupid motherfuckers done fuck my sandwich up. I'll be damned. But if the people that made my sandwich were people I actually have a rapport with and are cool, I wouldn't even play that way. Because I wouldn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because I know that these people I fuck with, because you know when something is wrong and you actually fuck with the people, what do you then know? That it was an accident. She went full Nuketown on these motherfuckers, bro. And they still get on the internet. They don't get on the internet and call her a long-faced bitch. They get on the internet and be like, oh, well, look here, bitch. You can still come back and get another sandwich. I started to call you and I knew I should have called you and asked you. That's the type of customer service you were getting. Your ticket came in and they felt like you hit the wrong button and almost called you. I would never show you this level of customer service ever again.
for personally wronging her. Once again, they've personally wronged her. The biggest Subway, let's be very clear, is she wanted to blame the Subway employee and Subway itself for personally wronging her. Once again, they've personally wronged her. The biggest Subway fan of all time.
And I just didn't realize it before I placed the order. I was so excited to eat it. I was so hungry. So when I opened my meal and realized that it wasn't what I thought I ordered, I was bummed. But I also took the opportunity to make it overly dramatic, and it just wasn't funny like I thought it would be.
Oh, you an ultra gaslighter.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Now she wants y'all to think that was a bit. She was doing a bit, nigga. It wasn't funny like I thought it would be. What?
I made the wrong judgment call there. Although it may have come across differently, there was no negativity targeted towards any of the Subway employees.
You mean when you made a video to your massive audience calling them out, making it seem like they couldn't make a simple rap for their biggest customer?
I see them once or twice a week. They are all super nice. I went in today to apologize to all of them, including the one who made the sandwich.
I just, why would you do that? If you see them 2 to 3 times a week, you really think they're not going to see that video? And they're...
You see somebody 2 to 3 times a week. And, like, bro, the niggas where I get my Pepsis from, I would not come on the air and dog them, because even though we not personal buddies, we are cool enough in passing to where I would never do that to them. These niggas, bro, some of these niggas might watch the shows, some of them might not, or whatever, because I go in there with my LNC shit on. There's so many times that I have my LNC shit on going in there because I'm getting ready to go on there. You know, I'm not one of them niggas that I don't go around, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I don't really do all that shit. I will wear my LNC shit, but I don't really, do it like that. And so, like, I know these people, I know people over there by name and shit, and they ain't nothing but nice and shit to me. And I can't see, like, them making some mistake, like me ordering a pizza from over there, and they fuck my pizza up, and I make it seem like it was just this personal attack, even though they cool with me every other time.
Super nice, and you made a video like that? What's wrong with you?
And just to tell them that I seriously appreciate everything they do and all of their hard work. They're one of only 2 fast food chains in this town, so I just wanted to let them know that they are very appreciated.
So you in a small ass town, so that's another reason why they know you. So they already know how you are. That's why they try to be nice to you like that, because they don't be wanting to get caught. That's why she knew. I know she saw your TikTok going viral and was like, this bitch.
Appreciate it.
Well, I actually finished filming this video and I was like, you know what? Let me just go see what else she's up to. Let me see if there's been any recent developments, any, new posts from her, just checking it out, whatever. And when I tell you that what I saw pissed me off more than anything I've ever seen, I actually have no words for how disgusting this person is. I don't think my opinion could get any lower, and somehow it did. So I have to show you this because it's important and I think you'll all be shocked. This is her most recent post on her TikTok, and apparently she did some kind of sponsored post with a hotel in Kansas City, so she posted this brand post onto her TikTok.
Kansas City, looking for a spot for a fun night out or a date night?
So she finally got that paid partnership that she had been so desperately hoping for.
And listen, so remember, y'all heard her. Remember how this all started? Her begging for some sort of sponsorship for her bachelorette party, right? She gets one. Somebody in the comments goes, looks like the partner begging played out. Her response is, this has been in the works for a long time, actually, because I've been such a big fan of the hotel for so many years. Have the day you deserve. She's such a fucking lying bitch. That's why they put you hoes in some igloos. That was the best you could do for some sort of sponsorship. And nobody's gonna want to fuck with that service, nigga. You couldn't get you wasn't in the Marriott.
And a lot of people were replying as much in the comments. So somebody said, looks like the partner begging played out. She replied back and said, this has been in the works for a long time, actually, because I've been a big fan of the hotel for so many years. Hope you have the day that you deserve. She's clapping back at people once again. I mean, just being nasty.
The person under her said, I don't know if your reviews are authentic anymore. They're not. They never were, apparently.
It's like, just delete the comment and move on. But she can't do that because she's a deeply insecure individual. That's never been more apparent to me. And then somebody...
First of all, it's weird to be sitting on the internet reviewing Subway when it's only 1 or 2 restaurants in your whole fucking town. That's just weird to me. Reviewing food means you have a lot of options. So it's like, if that Subway's bad, you'll just rag on that fucking Subway. And why would Subway give you a sponsorship? You eating it regardless. Remember, it's only 1 or 2 places in the whole town. She's a weirdo, bro.
Replied and said, I don't know if your reviews are authentic anymore. And I agree with this comment because, yeah, she was actively looking for brands to sponsor her. And she really didn't care which one. And she said that she would promote them any way that she could, right? This is just what people are having to say about it. These comments are getting the most likes on this post. But this next comment is the one that really, it just set me off. If I had any sympathy for this person, I no longer do. So someone commented and said, finally got what you want. Happy now?
That's a great post. They reached out to me a long time ago for this. Have the day you deserve with your user with 0 followers. Bro, for a bitch to have 6 million and be off in the comments this petty, that lets me know that her TikTok days are pretty much over. She's not gonna survive this, cause it's jumped the shark. And this girl's YouTube video is going viral.
Replied back, they reached out to me a long time ago for this. Have the day you deserve. User with 0 followers. User with 0 followers.
And somebody said, that's incredibly immature coming from a teacher. Follower count doesn't validate you as a person. It do to her. I'm not condoning their rudeness, but not everyone's on here to be a creator. A lot of people just watch videos and that's it. So no need to criticize not having followers. Exactly.
If you needed any more evidence that this person thinks that she's better than you.
She measures everything in followers. She can't imagine a world where people just like how this motherfucker said. There's some people that just have regular life that dip their toe over into content and watch some shit. Everybody with 0 followers don't have it because they can't get any.
because she has more followers than you, I don't know what you'd be looking for, because there's nothing else that needs to be said. She genuinely thinks that she's better than other people. She's above other people because of her follower count. And anyone that doesn't have a big following, she discards them. And thankfully, there were people that were pushing back on this, rightfully disgusted by her comment. And they said, that's incredibly immature coming from a teacher. Yeah, it's actually disgusting coming from a teacher that you're looking down on anybody, first of all, okay, for any reason, especially one that is extremely vapid and shallow, as having 0 followers. Like, who gives a about followers? Literally, who cares? And they also said follower count doesn't validate you as a person. No, it doesn't. Obviously, it validates her, but clearly she's looking for validation that she's not received, because she's got some deep insecurities and deep problems that I don't know can ever be resolved. I mean, this is a deeply disturbed person to even think these things and to say these things back to somebody and like talk to other human beings like this. I'm just disgusted. Somebody else said, I'm not condoning their rudeness, but not everyone on here is here to be a creator. A lot of people just watch videos and that's it. So no need to criticize not having followers. Exactly. Do you really think that everybody wants to be like you? I think that she genuinely thinks that everybody wants to be an influencer. No, they don't actually, in fact. What is wrong with you? The audacity to say these kind of things while you're up here begging for followers and begging for free shit and begging for Super Bowl tickets. Guess what? You don't have to do that if people actually wanted you to be there. And if people actually thought that you could sell their shit. They don't think that you can. Okay, they would have reached out to you by now, but they haven't. Okay, let that sink in. Brands would have reached out to you if they felt like you could do these things, but they don't. The fact
she's 1000% right. And old girl doesn't get that shit. And she just calls it, it's just me shooting my shot. I get that, but that's you gaslighting. You're not just shooting your shot. You're literally saying that you deserve some shit and other people be getting it who don't deserve it. That's not just shooting a shot. That's downright hating.
you think you're better than anybody is crazy. Openly talking like this. I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself. Genuinely, you should be ashamed. None of this is right. What a disgusting use of a platform. Genuinely, I'm at a loss for words. Because she has gained a following, she has systematically and systemically gotten online and tried to use that to her advantage, use that to put herself on a pedestal over other people. She's become entitled because of it. She's become greedy because of it. I don't think that this is a trend that we should encourage, of influencers getting online and begging for stuff because they have followers and trying to use those followers to get them free stuff and try to like brigade brands and say, hey, send her this stuff, or, you know, give her stuff for her bachelorette party, or send her to the Super Bowl. It's weird, okay? And it's not just weird, it's a thought process that I think is really, really concerning if this is really the way that you think. Okay, and really the way that you're behaving. You don't complain and throw tantrums to get stuff that you want, okay? Buy it. The idea that influencers are wanting free stuff and are willingly exchanging glowing reviews, like Tarte, you know, they brought me on a trip, so now I've pledged my allegiance to them. No, you should not have that kind of relationship with brands. I don't think brands should have that relationship with influencers where they're just sending them
Agreed.
a whole bunch of random crap. It's not working out, and we're seeing it not work out. I mean, these Tarte trips, if you guys have seen or been following along with the Tarte trips, I mean, they're a PR disaster. People are not falling for this anymore. People do not want to see inauthentic, entitled, out of touch, delusional influencers, you know, behaving like this anymore. And their audience is telling them that. And that's certainly happening in this case as well. So anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I make tons of videos just like this one, and there are many more coming. Do not worry. Okay, we've got lots of ideas, especially for this month. So you might want to subscribe if you are not already. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
First of all, shout out to Kiki Chanel. She's gonna have a meltdown over this, because she's in the middle of going viral. This motherfucker already got 300,000 views, and it ain't even been out 24 hours. Like, she's fucking bro. I think the word insufferable is way overused. And the reason why is because the word ain't hitting hard enough in this moment for me. Like, totally disattached. Is disattached ain't even a word. Unattached? Detached. That's what we wanted. Detached. Disattached ain't a word. And neither is unattached. I think you could ask to unattach something. I think you should ask detach. I don't even think unattached is a word. I know disattached ain't no fucking word. Detach. Oh, wait, what's happening, cuz? Our dumbasses don't know English, so we trying to figure it out. This is the dumbest shit, bro. This bitch is insufferable. She crazy. This bitch woke up with 5 million followers and it was like, man, I should just be getting. Why am I? Cause I'm sure somebody told her that. Somebody told her, like, you got 5.8 million subscribers. You shouldn't have to pay for anything. You should get everything for free. They should give you a free car, give you free this. And I'm like, whoever told you that don't know what the fuck they talking about. You don't just get to shoot your shot. It still got to make sense. She's a bit psycho for me. Psycho for me. Somebody did a video that we probably gonna watch. I might turn that motherfucker on now, cause I can't do the cop video. It's gonna be too long, and I had a good little rest regimen. I want to keep that shit up tonight. I got 2 more days for the weekend. Continue to pray for my wife and my mother-in-law. Still waiting. They still working on her and different stuff like that. They didn't get to try to wake her up today. I think they're gonna try to do it tomorrow. Because they was doing some other shit. So keep praying for them. It's been working, so I need y'all to keep doing it. Please. But somebody did a video talking about how 50 Cent is a fake bully who ain't never won a beef. And I'm like, finally, somebody be feeling what I'll be saying. I don't really feel like he ended Ja Rule's career, even though I feel like he won the beef. He may have. I can give 50 that he won the Ja Rule beef, but I don't know what that means. I'll put it to you like this. Okay, what's the song that 50 did that ended Ja Rule? You can't say Wakester because that was the beginning of it. Like, when you kind of look at what 50 do, 50 is just a nigga that talk loud and then just be like, I won. Because Wankster was it. Even the song, I smell pussy, is that you, Herb? I smell pussy, is that you, Ja? I smell pussy, is that you? Window Shopper was way after the fact. Window Shopper was on Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack, which is way after the fact. And we talking about the movie soundtrack. Even that song wasn't a Ja Rule diss. That was literally a song they made for the bitches, and 50 just said that shit about Ja in the very beginning. Y'all niggas is pussy. Y'all niggas get so emotional. You remind me of my bitch. Back Down. So Back Down was probably the last Ja Rule diss record. And that was a B-side. You know, that shit never hit any type of radio play, no mainstream shit like any other diss song like Fuck with Dre or Real motherfucking G's, like No Vaseline. We can name all these songs that was really like Ether. Boom, 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 boom. The G Unit tracks were hard. I'm not saying it wasn't, but it didn't have the impact that like none of this shit had. And 50 ain't never put out a song that had the impact of like a Ether, Not Like Us, any of that shit. Nigga, he's had some cold songs, but he just be like, I would. He thought he ended Rick Ross' career when he exposed that nigga used to be a correctional officer and shit. He thought his career was over, and then he found out it wasn't. See, the fact that you say the song with him, M, and Busta, that's proving my point. 50 ain't never hit nobody with no kill shot that everybody stood up and was like, nigga, Eminem done did it. Dre did it. When Dre dropped Fuck With Dre Day, which was an Eazy-E diss. Like, all these rappers have had that moment. 50's never really had that moment. 300 bars and running. What the Game did to G Unit is, bro, that's another example right there. Why we acting like Game didn't win that beef? And Game is a lunatic. Like, Game, once Game dropped 300 bars and running, I've never heard no shit like that before. That was the most intricate diss song ever. This nigga literally dissed these niggas for 300 bars straight. With the beats changing, nigga. $50 just ain't put no nail in nobody coffin like that. Yes, 50 will take shots and say something about anybody, but he just ain't never had that effect. Hail Mary remix. Most people don't even know that. He thought he was going to end Rick Ross. Rick Ross was still putting on hits. Rick Ross went on after that to put on Meek Mill. Like, 50 just ain't had that juice. Like, it's perceived juice. Like, has the whole world... Okay, answer me this. Has the whole world turned their back on Big Meech yet? Nigga, 42 Doug stood up and said, Detroit versus everybody, fuck you, 50. Drop the paperwork. He told 50 to drop the paperwork or shut the fuck up. And what could 50 do? Just internet troll shit. He can't do shit else. He ain't got no fucking juice at all. 50 literally just, like, people like, he shut down Meech shit. No, the feds shut down Meech. The police and them shut down Meech shit. And if 50 has something to do with it, that means he snitched. The fuck you mean? You've been you publicly was like, fuck your son on some shit. Even if you and your son got some problems, bro, you don't go on this type of nigga 50 is. Everything he a troll, nigga. Everything is this nigga being a troll, bro. Everything. And then when he get Jade down, all he do is troll. See, because the one thing, like with the whole BMF thing, bro, what if Big Meech was acting like that because he already knew the show was ending? What if he got out and found out that 50 was on some fuck shit, the show was ending, and that's because Meech made it a thing where I'm going to go take pictures with everybody that 50 got a problem with. And it's been driving 50 crazy, and he can't do shit about it but just internet troll. He wanted y'all to believe that he had all this shit that he was going to expose, and he was used 1090 Jake to try to expose shit, and no, the streets still ain't calling Meech a snitch and none of that shit. Hey, bro, 50 done forgot how a lot of them niggas his age used to look up to that nigga Meech. and look up to the BMF movement. Like, I don't agree with none of this shit, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie about their influence, especially in the hip hop culture. 50 ain't never had the hip hop culture influence that 50 has some mainstream popularity. To the culture, he never had a BMF type influence, ever. Nigga, you was up under Eminem, bro. And this is with me saying that 50, his albums and shit was hard, but as far as him having the influence that BMF had, no. 50, your biggest song ever, and you'll never be able to pop, is literally a club anthem. So this nigga thinking that he was just gonna like change he's always wrong on this shit. He thought he could make everybody hate Diddy, and that shit didn't work. Like, he's always thought he's had more influence than he actually has. When the fuck have you ever really waited for 50 Cent to influence you on some shit? What rappers? First, you know who 50 Cent used to be OG to? 6ix9ine. 50 tried his best to get everybody to embrace 6ix9ine. He said that 6ix9ine was just like how he was. People forget all about that. People forget that 50 was vouching for 6ix9ine and everything. Forgot all about it. But that's why the streets ain't forgot. Teron, what's happening? '50's first album went crazy. A couple of mixtapes before, them shits went crazy. But he was making all types of shit. See, that's the thing. 50 Cent wasn't ever just a gangster rapper, ever. He would dabble in the shit, but he wasn't no gangster rapper. Before he got on, he was doing shit. Everywhere I'm at, everywhere I go, I stay surrounded by hoes. Even when I'm out here. That's why him going at Ja Rule for singing was always corny. Nigga, you was always singing. You can go listen to his mixtapes before his first album. And this nigga was singing on tracks and shit, and them shits was cool. Yeah, people was rocking G-Unit, but it was that era where people was rocking everybody, though. He was just the next label up at that point. It got to a point where everybody that was the hottest rapper, their brand was selling. You know, we got from Rockaware to G-Unit, and Sean John. And then the G-Unit album, that shit was cold, but the rest of them niggas really carried that album. Lloyd Banks is the best rapper of all of them. And they took forever to get his album out. Then Tony got locked up. So by the time 50 dropped his second album, which was The Massacre, Piggy Bank was cool. The video was funny. But it was like he had like 3 or 4 songs on that motherfucker. He had none of the same commercial success. He made too many radio joints and all them motherfuckers was weak. He got a little traction because he had that line where he dissed Vivica. His first album was straight gangster music. One of the hardest starts to an album ever. To hear them motherfucker, his mixtapes was not all gangster music. No, they weren't. It was a mixed bag. Because even with Get Rich, even with his first album, he did the same shit. He made you think it was gangster because he had, first of all, the first track was what? Gangster. But the way it came on, he dropped 2 fucking quarters and he went, bro, 21 Questions is on that album, bro. The I Smell Pussy song is a song for bitches. This the same nigga that made Candy Shop. No. Curtis Jackson ain't never been as gangster as y'all wanted him to be. He just leaned into that shit in certain elements. Ain't nobody, bro, there's nobody that ever vouched for 50. 50's supposed to have been that nigga. Nobody ever vouched for him. No, I've not heard people in the streets vouch for this nigga. 21 Questions is a classic. Get Rich or Die Trying is one of my favorite albums. It's definitely a top 25 album for me. But that's not my point. In the Club helped that album sell 10 million albums. He sold 10 million albums on In the Club. In the Club was a gangster song. You can go shorty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it. That's a gangster song. This is the same album. Yeah, he had some bangers for the streets or whatever, but he ain't no DMX, nigga. Because here's what I mean when I say he ain't no DMX. DMX will do fucking gangster songs and then he'll do a song about bitches, but his song about bitches, he sounds like a gangster nigga. His logic and what he's talking about is like a gangster nigga. Not 50. 50 sounds like a simp. How's It Going Down is a song that's like supposed to be for the girls, but it just talks about that ratchet type of love. 50 don't do no songs like that. His songs is simptastic, nigga. I'll take you to the candy shop. What these bitches want from a nigga. Somebody let me know. These are the songs that DMX was doing. He'll get Cisco on the track. He'll get Cisco on the track to bring the bitches in and then name all the bitches he was fucking. Hey man, R.I.P. X, bro. Have a baby by me. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. That is the definition of simp music. Truth. Thank you. Somebody feel me, bro. Like 50 Cent, all his music for the bitches be straight simp music. That is simp music. And that song is a sample of him saying it in the song, I Get Money. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Write the check before the baby comes. Who the hell cares? I'm stanky rich. Nigga, that is simp shit, nigga. I'm going to get this bitch pregnant and then just write her a check before the baby's even born. That's simp shit. I don't. There's nothing gangster about that. And then, cause that's why it always bothered me when he would talk shit about, yeah, nigga singing, Ja Rule singing in the records and shit. I'm like, yeah, Ja Rule was sounding like a simp. What would I be without my baby? The thought alone might break me. Nigga, I bought a Ja Rule Funko Pop tonight, nigga. You know why? That motherfucker was $4.99. I said the great disrespect to Ja Rule, nigga. The utter disrespect of Ja Rule for his Funko Pop to have been $4.99 is. This nigga said I'm trolled. When somebody tell these niggas that I don't lie, I know this coincidences seem crazy, but who does that say? And how much does that say? I just don't be lying. I just don't be lying. I know it's hard to believe at times, but I just don't be lying. It's crazy that he naturally I guess that's how it was fresh to come on my mind. Bullshit you not. I took my daughter to Ross. She wanted to go to Ross. Took her to Ross. And I was looking around and I found this Ja Rule in there for $4.99. I was like, this is utterly disrespectful. Utterly disrespectful. So shout out to YOLO. But yes, I actually did find a Ja Rule this evening. Bro, I was upset by that. I was happy but upset at the same time. Ja Rule, my cousin. Shit. I wish, nigga. I mean, I do got a picture with Ja Rule. But nigga, Ja Rule, that nigga did Firefest, bro. Like, it ain't, bro. Ja lost that shit by public perception, and 50 back down was tough. But Ja Rule, whenever he spit bars, nobody cared. I didn't even care at the time. It was like I had to go back and listen to some of the shit, and I was like, man, Ja Rule actually gave these niggas the business on some of this shit. And the shit, AKA, when you hear me say AKA, I'm telling, I got that from Irv Gotti. Rest in peace. That comes from Irv Gotti. When Irv Gotti went on the radio, this was a big deal to me at the time. This is when I realized, because I was working at the radio station. This is when I was in the industry, if you will. And this is when I realized that it truly don't matter. They're gonna, public perception ain't even what they think it is. Irv Gotti goes on the radio with Ja Rule. I think they went on like Hot 97 or something. I'm gonna have to find this interview. Bullshit you not. They go on about, they exposed paperwork where it showed that 50 Cent was a confidential informant. And he had an order of protection against Ja Rule, which 50 actually admitted to at the time. He said, oh, I did have an order of protection, but that wasn't my fault. The judge just did that. I didn't ask for that, which I've never heard of this. But okay. And so that's what Irv Gotti said, AKA 50, AKA 50, AKA informant, AKA I'm telling. That was his nickname for 50, nigga. AKA I'm telling. Hey, but Cameron's a full-on sellout. That nigga Cameron, he knows what it's like to keep it real. When Cameron was keeping that shit all the way real, damn near on a real life Rico shit, he wasn't making the money he make now. Now that nigga, he ready to play ball and playing. As soon as I saw him have 50 on the show after their beef, I was like, nigga, Cam, you officially sold out. So, you know, it's always been that. But nigga, I was the biggest G-Unit fan that anybody around me knew. You know, I'm also cool with Buck. Nobody gives me credit for that. I've been around young Buck way more than I've ever been around Ja Rule. I've only been around Ja Rule one time. I've been around Buck multiple times. Shout out to Buck. But 50, he a snake ass nigga, bro. That's just the truth. Any fan of 50 that can't admit that, you crazy. 50 a snake ass nigga, bro. 50 always been a clout demon. What was 50 Cent's first song that got him noticed by anybody? Who knows? I ain't spoke to Buck in a while. Who knows? You know, I don't do none of the shit I used to do anymore. I removed myself from the circle. Does anybody know the song that got 50 Cent noticed from Jump Street? It was not in the club, Clee. That was his first mainstream coming out party. But the shit where people, it wasn't Wankster. 50 Cent did this song called How to Rob. How to Rob is the biggest clout demon song of all time. Yolo and Donis know what time it is. What was How to Rob about? It was how to rob an industry nigga. So what 50 Cent did is took a popular beat and dissed every motherfucking person that remotely had a name in the industry, male or female. He dissed like 100, 200 people in the motherfucker. And he even admits in a fucking documentary that what really got him popping off was Jay-Z fragile ego ass. He goes up at Summer Jam after 50 Cent dissed him and the shit. And these weren't even like real disses. It was almost on some comical shit, if you will. It was more comical than it was on some gangster shit. It wasn't like he was really dissing everybody. And then 50 Cent and then Jay-Z come on one of the biggest stages and goes, I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? The whole reason he made this song, Jay-Z proved that it worked. But that's why, you know, you thought the shit was luck coming up, but then you start realizing that Dr. Dre was always implanted as this gatekeeper. That's why we never got like a Detox album and shit like that. He ain't really, that shit is a myth. This nigga he's a gatekeeper. You telling me that he wasn't installed from Jump Street when you look at how people's careers are never the same after fucking with Dre. Tupac was just like a famous rapper. He fucked with Dre and became a legend. Snoop Dogg became a legend. Eminem became a legend. 50 Cent became a legend. Kendrick Lamar became a legend. I mean, you could think that shit's just a coincidence, but no, it doesn't work that way. Look what happened with Ice Cube after he fucked with Dre. Look what happened to Eazy-E after he fucked with Dre. Right, and that's if we just stay that high. We can go as low as the Michelle's and whatnot, Sarah. But you see what happened? She turned her back on him, and what happened? She never could get off like she thought she could have, and like she would have. Your career basically is over after you fuck with Dre. Remember, here's the story. We were supposed to believe that Dre was so scared at Death Row that he left Death Row and gave up everything. You remember that Dre don't own the Chronic. He gave that to Suge to get out of his Death Row contract. One of the most iconic hip hop albums of all time. And he gave that up because he knew it was all gravy on the other side. That was when he sold his soul to them people. They helped him get out of that fucking deal. And then what do you know? Dre put out one fucking album to show that he quote unquote still got it. And then Usher and Eminem and all this other shit that he can't miss. He has not missed all the way down to Kendrick Lamar. Nobody has that type of no. He places people. He somehow never falls off. He can take decade off, whatever, come back and put somebody on, never fall off. Timbaland fell off. Timbaland be live stream DJing, live stream making beats and shit like that. Timbaland. One of the greatest producers the world has, one of the most, just, his sound was crazy. And it's not just that Dre, you fuck with Dre, you get it. No, you fuck with Dre, you get iconic status. 50 iconic status. Eminem iconic status. Snoop iconic status. Remember, Snoop deep cover, Dr. Dre. Tupac was hitting hard. He was already a famous rapper. When he got with Dre and did All Eyes on Me, everything changed. See, had Pac got shot and died pre All Eyes on Me, nobody would have been thinking that he was like one of the greatest rappers of all time. If he had got, like when he got shot that first time and died, no, it wouldn't have been what it was until after All Eyes on Me. What about Music Soul Child? I'm gonna have to check it out. Because the 90s ushering into the late 2000s, it was starting to be a shift from, and I was working at the radio station. It became a shift from, because this is when they start ushering in snap music and Little John, Simple Chance were the biggest songs and this type of shit. They were ushering out actual artists and people who were talented for lower quality shit that they could replicate at a moment's notice, and they'll have more control of the situation. Because what happened was a lot of artists would have too much leverage because they actually had talent. Now these new artists, they have no leverage because they have no talent. I mean, Dr. Dre ain't never sat right ever since he made them headphones that have 6s on each end. And you're supposed to put 6s on each side of your head listening to his music, listen to them headphones. We're going to watch this 50 video tomorrow, though. I had to get all that off. $333 headphones, too. Yep, and most of the displays, you go up there, is 3 pairs of 6s. Most of the Beats displays, notice it's only 3 pairs of headphones up there, and it's because it's 3 pairs of 6s. I mean, allegedly.
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
But then again, I'm probably lying. Let me take my black ass to bed. Got another long one. Keep praying. But for now, Say goodnight to your boy. We're going to talk 50. I ain't see enough credible information about Levon. I think he got shot in the hand. These clown ass niggas. I guess we talk about Fent Doggy Dog tomorrow. I miss my wife. Janice Clee, KS Dub, Awake, Big, Lefty, Teron, Scott Johnson, Donis, Asen, Josu. Donis, appreciate it. God is great. I keep my faith in him. That's all we can do at this point. Keep praying. V12. This bitch thought she was supposed to get invited to the motherfucking Super Bowl, nigga. Joy. She thought she was supposed to be invited to the motherfucking Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, bro. You can't even make this shit up. Lennox, Carefree, Joy. God is great, bro. God is great. Prayers to Bob and his mom. Everybody, man, we all hurt right now. So we just pray the Lord make it all right. So why did you want to go to the Super Bowl as a Chiefs fan? Corey Holcomb responded to Kendra G. I guess we're going to talk about that tomorrow, exposing, because I've been waiting on that. I know he lit her ass up. I don't even have to worry. I guess we'll find out. I'll see y'all in a few hours. They talk $20 million, just make sure you have your little sister from. They tell me jump on you, wonder you your penny down. Party at the party playing with his nose down. That planter peanut ass bald head. She bald headed. Bald as fuck. Trying to strike a chord, but she bald headed. That hair's not hers. That hair's not hers. That hair's not hers. That hair's not hers. That hair's not hers.
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza.
And Carefree, I'm yelling at you, nigga.
With a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night. Oh, that shit ain't scare you, huh? But you just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Where?
Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass wanna play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids in there, we in this bitch hungry. Ain't eating shit. And you say, all right. No, I ain't put shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog.
Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it.
That's what it is. Best yams in the world. Y'all be playing with me. Come taste it yourself. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad about the cookbook. A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish watching this video. Y'all swear y'all be cooking. You got a whole 40-pound bag of sugar on 3 pans of yams. Talking about you see,
Good night, Kendra.
we see diabetes, we see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputations, the big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough. It's more than enough. It's abundant. You cooking up disease at this point. I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
Keep my faith in him.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve LeVois. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
crushed it.
God is great. Let's do it again tomorrow. Pray your boy gets some sufficient rest, man.
Child, listen. I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't want
Jess.
to hurt myself.
You got a pee?
It's all right.
No,
You got it, Jess.
You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay.
You
Just
good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
fall on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You got it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep. Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.